A question I'm often asked is, why should I learn to meditate? And I have a few tips for you on the benefits of meditation. The first of which is that you become calmer just by learning to focus on your breath. You flip yourself from the sympathetic nervous system, which is fight or flight, over to the rest and digest parasympathetic nervous system, which helps calm and center your body. So number one is calmer. Number two is you find, as a side effect of learning to meditate, that you become more focused, and you become more focused on your tasks as you learn to focus on your breath, or maybe bodily sensations or ambient sounds to bring you back into the meditation. Off the cushion, you find yourself more focused, and particularly focusing on the most important things in your life. You become aware of your life as it's happening. And what I mean by that, your body, your mind, and your spirit are all in the same place at the same time, which I highly recommend that if you are paying attention to what's happening in the moment, then you will find that those important moments that sometimes are fleeting and are quickly passing away, that they actually arrive back in your awareness, and you're there really appreciating that moment as it's happening. It's sort of a magical thing when you can see yourself in that moment, enjoying it. Like if you've ever had one of these moments when you're at a concert and it's like the music is great. I've had this at least twice with Boz Scaggs in his concerts, listening to the music that I know and appreciate, and just being there and enjoying that moment. So being aware of your life while it's happening. You also begin to feel connected in really meaningful ways to other people, to your pets, to even people you don't really like all that much. You start to recognize the common humanity in those situations. So, we talked about calmer at the beginning, but when you learn to meditate, problems that you've been ignoring arise into your field of meditation. They arise, and you start to pay attention and attend to them. So if there's something that's been happening, you've sort of been pushing it down, your body stores that information. You start to feel what is behind that sensation that you're feeling, and you realize, oh, I am overworking myself. So when meditation is not always positive experience. It's not going to be zened out, blissful. There are times when you have a meditation where something arises that just is the most important thing to focus on in that moment, and it may not be pleasant. So that's my point, is that life is part of pleasant and unpleasant, and it just is. And having a mindfulness practice helps you cope with the positive, of course, but those negative situations where it's if it's not addressed, it's going to fester. So there are techniques that we've done, like the RAIN technique: recognize, allow, investigate, and nurture. So using those kinds of techniques to help you process your emotions. So mindfulness really is a type of emotional regulation. It helps you be better in the moment. It helps you understand yourself better. And that is huge and so important. So that's my tips on why learning to meditate is so important. Calmer, more focused, aware of your life while it's happening, connected to others in meaningful ways, and examining problems that maybe you've been ignoring. So follow along with the beginner meditations. You can start at the beginning with meditation number 1 and proceed along. But my best advice is to choose a period of time when it sort of fits into your schedule. And you can even put it on your calendar if you work from a calendar schedule, appointment schedule, and make an appointment with yourself for 5 minutes and see if you can do 5 minutes a day for 60 days. That's how I got started. 5 minutes a day. I thought I can at least do 5 minutes. And of course, over time, it got longer and longer and longer. But those 5 minutes were sacred to me. I did them every single day. And then when I finished the 60 days, I went back. I had a couple of days off of work. So I binge meditated those 5 minute sections for 2 or 3 days until I got through all 60 of them. And it was the most beneficial experience as I was beginning to learn mindfulness. And then I never stopped meditating after that. So morning, I do the mindfulness. In the evening, I do the healing meditations every single night. And it's really been quite life-changing for me because, that's how the 7 mindful questions came about with I'm aware, why am I doing it? Because, why do I care about this? ABC, and then pause and breathe, and then choose a better alternative, CBA. But the pausing and breathing off the cushion, you can do this with your eyes open and just take 3 deep breaths and blow it out. And again, and blow it out. And finally, the 3rd breath. And let go of any tension in your body. And just those 3 simple breaths moves you from the sympathetic nervous system to the parasympathetic, and you are more in the moment. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for meditating with me today. If you like this video, please click the like link, subscribe below, and follow me on Instagram or Facebook. You can check out my webpage for more free meditations and sign up on the homepage and they'll appear in your inbox. Thanks so much again for meditating with me. Every week there'll be fresh, free content.